Hello everyone and welcome to FebVlog day 16. It's not actually the 16th today because we missed a day when we were skiing and I've got out of kilter. So I'm doing a Q&A video with Mike to catch up because you guys seem to like these. And today we are doing a Q&A about dating. I tweeted about it a few hours ago, so we have some questions from you all about dating. So, first question, Georgia O'Rourke asks, what is one thing that will make you definitely want to go on a second date?
I think for a second date. Stop making me laugh.
I keep going. I think.
Second date would be cool if they are just themselves, nice, normal people that they kind of just have a fun time. Someone that you get a bit of connection with, that would make me feel like I'd want that.
Yeah. The thing that would make me definitely want to go on a second date is if I fancied them. If Mike didn't know about it. Just kidding, guys. No, I think, yeah, I just think if you like them. Yeah, I don't really think there's one particular thing.
No, I just think you
if they're good looking and you like them, then why not go on a second date?
Great.
What is the biggest thing not to do on a date?
Pick your nose.
I was going to say the same thing. Pick your nose. Don't pick your nose on a date. Don't fart or burp. I think farting's worse than burping, isn't it?
I think both of them are pretty bad.
Both would be pretty bad on a first date.
In general, just...
Yeah, don't do anything disgusting. Okay, this is an interesting one from @Sophie. People constantly say to be yourself. How long into the relationship does it take to fully be yourself? I think it depends on the couple.
I think you should be yourself from the word go. I think there's no point playing silly games. It's very daft. It's something we never did. We never did games. Never kind of like, ooh,
but
hard
like
to get.
You said, at what point can you like pick your nose and burp and fart in front of each other?
That admittedly
hopefully no point, but
should come later on in the experience.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that straight away if you are the type of person that enjoys picking your nose and burping and farting. With us, it didn't take very long at all, but I think it depends on your self-confidence to start off with, and it also depends on how well you click with that person, I think, and how quickly the relationship progresses, because the more or less you see somebody, it can really change how quickly your relationship can develop. So if you see each other like every day for 6 months, it's going to go much faster than if you see each other once every week for the first 6 months.
I would concur.
So Ellie asks, should guys always make the first move?
I don't think that's necessarily true.
I think I made the first move with us. It's kind of mutual, but I think I leant in for the kiss.
Fine.
I think I was like... just like that. I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters. I don't think there's any... There's no rules, regulations. You just go with the flow.
Fatima Mulia asks, how was your very first date? And we actually did get quite a few questions about our first date, like what we did and how it was. So our first official date, we went to lunch at a country pub.
Indeed.
And it was not really nice, actually. I think we were both a bit hungover because we'd been at a party the night before. And it was really nice. We went for a nice lunch, had a good chat, and you drove me home. It was very nice of you.
Yeah.
I pretty much knew that I really liked you and wanted to be your girlfriend from like half an hour after I met you.
Well, I thought you were kind of good looking.
This is an interesting one. Date related. Leah on Twitter asks, do you split the check and go 50-50 or should men always pay?
Men should always pay.
This is something that me and Mike fight about all the time because I always try and pay or pay 50-50 and Mike always tries to pay for the whole thing.
Gentlemanly thing to do to pay. If you are the person that's asked them out on a date and you have gone for that date,
yeah, I think in the early days.
That is the and if it's a man, I think it's the gentle thing to do. If you're the lady and you've asked them out, then maybe I think it might be acceptable. But personally, I'm a traditionalist.
If you've asked someone out on a date, I agree with that. I think they should pay.
Yeah.
However, now, like if we go out on a date, obviously, you know, we're like 5 years along the line, it really annoys me when you don't let me pay.
Which is every time pretty much.
Yeah, we have a fight about it every time. It really
but I think it's nice to be able to...
Another thing though, even if the other party does pay, whether or not they're male or female, it's so rude. And what I really dislike, whether it's done by girls or guys, is when the other party doesn't offer to pay. And you're just like, oh yeah, thanks for dinner. I think it's always really important to offer to split it, and if they say no, graciously accept that. But I do.
Can you learn from the graciously accepting?
Yeah, I'm not very graciously accepting. I'm like, no, I want to pay for this one, and you're like, no, and then I just end up. You like throw my card like down the back of chairs and stuff, don't you? So
just throw it away in general.
So annoying. So annoying. Someone's a bit traditional. Erica D asks, how did Mike ask you out?
I'm pretty sure I just said, fancy going for lunch at the bar. Pretty sure that's how it went.
But I think the first time we met, you Facebooked me to get in touch. Mike's first ever contact with me after the first night we met was a Facebook message that started with, Fleur, how the devil are you? Like 3 days after I'd met you. As if like I would be a lot different to the last time.
You never know.
How the devil are you? Where/how does Mike get his ideas and find inspiration to surprise you on dates? You don't really surprise me on dates.
I was gonna say I don't surprise you. I think the way maybe not for dates or just things in general like presents and stuff like that. I think inspiration is just listening to what they say. What your partner says is having a key ear and just every now and then, not straight away after they said it, then going and doing it, but like a few months down the line, a mental note, and just kind of like try and do something new. Like, you know, if we want to go to, if there's a cool restaurant we want to go to, then we kind of. You did
really surprise me sometimes. You took me 2 years ago. You took me to Raymond Blanc's restaurant in Oxford for Valentine's Day, and I actually did an outfit of the day, way back. Obviously it's like 2 years ago, and I did an outfit of the day and I was wearing a pink dress. That was a surprise. That was a really awesome surprise. Right, that is it for the Q&A. Thanks, Mike, for joining me. It's very late now and we're going to go to bed.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.